Okay, looks like we are live here now. Yes, thank you everyone for joining us. We're live now. Yes, we're live. Uh, this is the Tuesday night DubLi Help Google Hangout for the DubLi shoppers. We do these Google Hangouts twice a week, and these Hangouts we do here at DubLi Help are designed strictly for the shoppers. This is not the make money with DubLi, work at home with DubLi. However, there is a link on this page if you're watching this at DubLiHelp.com for that. But these hangouts that we do and broadcasts we do here at DubLi Help are designed strictly for the shoppers. This is to maximize your cashback experience utilizing the DubLi cashback system. And that's all we talk about here at these hangouts. I have with me tonight Mr. Richard Beck. Richard, how are you?
Doing great. Doing great.
All right. Very good. Very good. We'll get back to you here in just a minute.
Okay.
As I do my normal, start of the Hangouts. We do these Hangouts twice a week, this time Tuesday night, 7 to 7:30 or so. And tonight's topic is, guess what? Christmas shopping. So we got some things to help people with in regards to Christmas shopping tonight to maximize their cashback experience with DubLi. And we also do Hangouts here at DubLi Help on Saturday mornings from 10 to 10:30. And they're questions and answers just designed strictly to answer questions that people send us throughout the week, which you can use the link down at the bottom of this page if you're watching this, at DubLiHelp.com below this broadcast window is the contact us link, and you can send in your questions there. And any questions about things you particularly want to get or utilize with DubLi cashback system, or any questions about us here as host. So tonight's topic again is Christmas shopping. And before we also get started with this here tonight, we always let people gather here and again, we're only going to keep this with 15, 20 minute, 30 minute total tonight as usual. But we talk about current events. So we'll go jump into that right now. Anything pressing in your neck of the woods that you'd like to chat about, Richard?
Not really. I mean, it's just been, the weather's been pretty reasonable for this time of year, and just getting in the mood for Christmas and trying to get everything arranged for the first. So yeah, we're down to that crunch time at this time of year. That's about it,
Yeah, it never seems to fail for me, but there's always, this time of the year is probably 3 times busier than any other time of the year for me. Yep. And it's just from family stuff that I have going on and anniversaries, birthdays, charitable events, travel, all this stuff culminating at the end of the year. Plus, there's so many clients want stuff done at the end of the year. And it's just never this time of the year is just crazy. But I'm sure it's that way for most everybody, but there's really, the Bakersfield incident or out there, and, Trump and, the Islamic terrorism and stuff that's here in the States seems to be on everyone's mind and top of the, the media. But other than that, there's nothing crazy going on really in sports and that I'm aware of,
I guess. One thing I can say is we got the pictures back from Pluto, which is thanks to Mr. Tyson. He doesn't declare it a planet, but most of the rest of the people do. But they just got pictures back of Pluto and its moons. So I guess that was the kind of the big thing of the.
I haven't heard anything on that. So is it real? It exists? Yeah,
and there's some craters on it.
All right. Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
Well, and then they think there's ice on there. So
okay, well, that's always a good sign. That's ice. Ice means life. So
yeah. It's amazing though that how they generalize things, and circular logic dominates in NASA, I think. So it's pretty interesting to see what. But it was kind of cool to see the pictures. The first time they've ever had any close-ups, but it looks pretty much like the moon, and so does its moons. They're kind of got some crater damage, and gray. So it wasn't like a.
Well, the crater damage just represents that it's been hit
Yeah.
by meteorites, right? Okay, yeah. Well, that's interesting. I honestly I haven't heard anything about it. I know they were going out there, but I haven't seen that in the mainstream. Yeah, I pretty much do some regular stuff, but the most mainstream news that I get is from Drudge.
Oh yeah.
And I only go there maybe once a day, in the mornings before things start getting crazy. But no, it's a shame. We'll see how the rest of this year turns out. They got the college bowl games, all the college football season's over, so they've announced their 4 teams. Everyone knew there were going to be those teams, so that nothing's new there. So, but there's some good games, some really good games, and it should be fun time. And it's cooling down. I got some sun actually.
Yeah, you sure can tell too. I mean, you got a little color to your cheeks there.
It'd be a bit of me Irish coming out of me. And you put me out for 10 minutes in the sun and I'm fried, man. It's in my Irish, and it's funny. But anyway, but the weather's cooling down. Actually, we got a couple of days here in the 80s, here in South Texas. So, it's going to cool off back into the 50s for us, which is super cool, and if it dips into the 40s, and woe be it if it gets into the 30s, this whole city shuts down. 4th largest city in the United States, and it gets into the 40s, certainly into the 30s.
Oh yeah,
nobody goes to work.
No,
it can be bright, sunny outside, 30 degrees. No one's going to work. It's funny.
It's a standstill.
Yeah, this town just locks up, man. That's not that bad, but it's pretty close.
Oh, it's like Atlanta in the rain.
No.
Oof, that's a tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad enough on a clear day, but when it rains, hang on.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. Tonight's topic again is just Christmas shopping, and guess where I'm going? I'll bet you $100 you will not guess where I'm going.
Because I would normally say one.
Yep, you're right. I'm going to Groupon, and you should see the stuff on Groupon. I can't do a screen share tonight, because his bandwidth is not doing well.
Yeah,
but the amount of discounts on Groupon right now are just staggering.
Yes.
And I highly encourage everyone to in the city you live in. And where you're traveling, like I'm traveling tomorrow to the Upper East Coast, and there's some things I'm going to be looking for, but I'm going to be looking for them up there, and it's just regional stuff. So, but in the city you live in, and going to Groupon.com or go to your DubLi cashback, shopping mall, U.S. shopping mall, and find a Groupon. Go to Groupon, make sure your DubLi is activated, and just go through the amount of discounts that you're getting with Groupon. Now, we also talked about last hangout we did in regards to what's the best way to cash back credit cards to use, and you found a Citibank. I think it was a 5% cash back, wasn't it?
Yeah, folks, go watch our last broadcast. You'll love it. I mean, there's some serious information in there.
Yeah, that was a good find. That was a real good find. So, you're getting a huge discount, at the Groupon website, and you're paying for it. And then you're getting your cash back from DubLi, and then you're paying for it with a 5% cash back credit card. And I mean, it just all adds up. And I can't remember. Do you remember what Groupon was? What the cash back was on Groupon? I want to say it was 5 or 7% or something on top of the DubLi. Because you're using that credit card. That credit card broke down per place you're buying, what the cashback was. So I thought that was very interesting. And I know how they did that. That's a lot of work to do it that way, but still it's, once you set it up once, it's done. They don't have to mess with it. But it's quite interesting on how they did it and why they did it. But
Groupon with the the VIP members, which everybody should really strive to be, it's 9%.
Yeah, 9% cash back, and then you pay for it with a with a credit card or the 5% credit card, and you get an additional 5%. So you're getting a huge discount, because of how Groupon operates. You're buying something at a 40 to 80% discount, and then then the money you do spend, you're getting 10 to 15% of that back. So you're buying something at it could be as high as 85% discount.
Yeah, these discounts are massive when you look at some of them right now. And I was just going to pull up. I'm kind of surfing a little bit here, but not Groupon, but Overstock.com 7%.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
And the one thing I've been seeing is if you go to Overstock.com is sending them out. If you're signed up on a few mailing lists like Best Buy, Amazon, Micro Center, I get pounded by these guys about 5-6 times a day with discounts. And compounded discounts. They're trying to. They were calling this week Cyber Week.
Right.
From an extension, and I'm like, are you kidding me? The week after the week. And but it's pretty wild, what they're doing. There's great discounts and there's great deals to be had, folks, and that's the one thing I will say. You just gotta do your shopping. You just gotta get this thing. And one thing I was going to point out is, and I haven't pointed this out in a while, but one of my favorite spots to go, and I'm in the DubLi Mall right now, but I like to go to the coupons and promotions.
Yeah.
Because 1-800-GET-LENS, 30 off $300 orders, 10%. So that's good at that rate. Fresh cut flowers, Ace, 15 off on 100.
Scroll back up to that ink deal. Did I see? Was that right? It had 85% off.
Yeah, on ink cartridge.
Yeah.
101 inks. Yeah, 85%.
It's unreal. When does that expire?
That expires December 31st.
This year? 15?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and here's a deal and a half, especially for your, the girls. 7 for All Mankind jeans and shirts at 50% off. That's a deal.
Is that a restaurant? What is that place?
No, 7 for All Mankind. They make blue jeans and shirts and things like that. But the blue jeans are usually about $185 at Neiman's or Saks.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so that's a bargain right there. Half off on 7 for All Mankind jeans.
I'll have to relay that news to Santa Claus.
Yes. Don't tell your daughters, right?
Santa Claus will be doing shopping very soon. So.
Yeah. And here we go. Here's another one, 15% at Advanced Auto, or you can take 25 off a $75 order. So, there's great bargains in this area. American Eagle Outfitters, I know that's a fairly popular store. Banana Republic.
Oh, Bed Bath & Beyond. Hey, you know what my favorite part of Bed Bath & Beyond is?
No.
Beyond.
Beyond. the part beyond it. Yeah,
I like the Beyond.
I like the Beyond part.
Yeah.
But look at that, $75 bonus gift card with you got to buy Analon cookware, but still, if you're in the market for it, it's a great deal. And that's so look at all these stores. Bye Bye Baby, that's a new one, I think. Oh, here you go. Business class up to 100 off.
Yeah, cheap air. That's a consolidator. I know those guys.
Yeah. They're kind of like Orbits and everything else, so you just never know.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're good. They've been around a long time. So
I was going to say, yeah, they have been around almost 10 years, I think. Yeah. It just, there's so much, folks, say if you go in here, Godiva chocolates, I know there's.
One of the things that we're going to be talking about, this coming Saturday is the, because I've seen some of the questions coming in already, at least one of them.
Okay.
And that is the, when is the best time to buy, after Christmas decorations, buy the Christmas lights and all that stuff. And yeah, and now next week's Tuesday night hangout topic is going to be last minute Christmas shopping. But that's but that's just for regular gifts and stuff like that. But there's a couple stores, and I think BJ Wholesale is one of them. That just, and Target might be the other one. I'm not sure, but they're both in the back of in the mall, and they just dump all of their Christmas supplies at rock bottom. I mean, rock bottom. And I'm almost positive BJ Supply is one of them. And I'm almost positive Target is another big name.
Walmart does it too. Walmart drops a lot of their Christmas stuff.
And they're in the mall. They're in the mall, so that's good. Yeah.
And the one thing too, folks, is Sears Outlet. That's a great place to compare. When you're looking for mattresses or refrigerators, appliances. Do your shopping, do your due diligence. Basically, and save your money. But always has something in there. It seems like it's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, so here's Sports Authority, and that's one thing that, we really want to convey to you people is watching us is that sign up, if nothing else, for the free. Go in here and look at all the mall stores. Look at the stores, and sometimes they don't have them all even in this mall, and I'm just in the promotion and coupon section.
Yeah, and it just, for the viewers that are watching this, again, if you're watching this live or on replay, part of our big push here is for you to obviously to maximize your cashback experience, and the only way really to do that, I mean, we can teach you how to do this, we can teach you how to do that, but the only way you're really ever going to do it is to use it. Is to you're going to be spending this money anyway. So why not get cash back? And that's why during these hangouts I've said many, many, many times that my dollar goes 20% further than everybody else's because I utilize this cashback experience. The DubLi offers to people. There's a few things you can't buy, or maybe it's inconvenient where you don't want to buy it. You'd rather just go out and pay cash. But when you get into using this cashback system as a habit, like for Richard and I to do this, then then it becomes a lifestyle, and you use it, regularly, and that's where it really starts kicking in the benefit because they put everything on. All your cashback falls on your DubLi debit card when you're a VIP, which, as Richard said earlier, we highly recommend you move to a VIP status. But once you get to a VIP, once you pay and get to a VIP status, or sometimes we have, other ways of doing it, of getting there, but you'll get your DubLi debit card, and your cash back at the end of the month goes right onto your DubLi debit card. It's pretty simple. That's what it looks like. Just a regular MasterCard, and once the cash back is earned, it goes straight onto your DubLi debit card. So at the end of the month, you have an extra, $200, $300, $500, that you would have spent and everyone else is spending when they buy the same items, and you're just getting cash back, from DubLi. So it's really a good thing to go for.
And what I like about DubLi, the mall too, is and the stores that they have signed up, there's a good amount of diversity between them. I mean, they've got from everything that's the discounters right up to some, somewhat premium lines. I mean, you got Ralph Lauren, DKNY, Overstock, you can buy a Rolex. I mean, you got K Jewelers, you can get anything you want, And so that's what I appreciate about this is that we do have the variety.
Exactly.
Incredible variety.
Okay. Any kind of closing comments, Richard, for today?
Yeah, I'm trying to get off the screen share. It's not cooperating. Yeah. Well, no, we appreciate everyone coming by, and we wish everybody happy holidays. We wish everybody to save as much as you possibly can, and just stop in and catch up with our whatever's going on at the moment with us, because we always pass on new new findings, whenever we find some cashback deals or how to save money, we try to pass it along to you.
Absolutely. And we do thank all the viewers for checking in with us tonight, whether you're watching us live or on a replay or possibly even listening on one of the radio stations that we broadcast over the internet. Thank you for taking the time to check in with us. And as I heavily, push Groupon, and Richard, promotes the coupon side of it, there's a wealth of new vendors, in the DubLi cashback system in the mall. And we highly recommend that you, get in the habit of using it. That's really the key to being successful with it, is getting into the habit of using it. And once you do, it becomes a lifestyle, and it's an extra $200 or $300 a month, in your back pocket for stuff that you're already paying for. So you might as well, maximize your cash back. Yeah, maybe a little, pain in the ass to learn it initially. Once you get it down pat, like Richard and I, it's the first thing I go to, when I'm buying stuff. And I got many stories to tell about, about a set of almost an $800,000 set of tires for $200.
Yeah.
Then I got cash back on that. That was a great find. I did that through Groupon. So, there's a lot of different ways to maximize and think about, getting your cash back. You just have to apply yourself to do it. So, okay. And next week we have, we'll be here this coming Saturday for our questions and answer at 10:30 here Central Time here in the United States. And then we'll be back a week from today, and the topic will be last minute Christmas shopping. And then we're actually taking 2 weeks off. Believe it or not, we're taking the holidays off to not worry about doing these hangouts. So, but we'll be back right after the first of the year and get right back into it. A lot of good stuff, a lot of good topics, a lot of good niches, going into the first of the year. And we're going to talk about weight loss. We're going to talk about automobile purchases. We're going to talk about a lot of really good new stuff. Plus the icing of the cake, DubLi's rolling out all their new.
I was going to say
platform and stuff right after the first year as well. So we'll be able to do all the screen shares and show you on the back office. So I highly recommend that if you don't have your DubLi cashback account now, to the right of this broadcast window, there's a blue banner that says get your free DubLi cashback account now. Click that, bring you to the DubLi.com, where you can sign up for your free cashback account, no credit card or ID needed, and DubLi will put $10 US dollars in your back office just for signing up today. So anyway, thank you, Richard, for tonight. Appreciate it with your effort and everything.
Oh,
and we look forward to seeing everybody next week. Saturday, we'll be back this coming Saturday. Then we'll be back a week from today, where the topic will be last minute Christmas shopping. So everyone enjoy their week. Get all your Christmas shopping done. Stay safe, and we'll see you a week from today, Saturday, then a week from today for our last minute Christmas shopping hangout, and that'll be the last one for 2 weeks. Okay. Thanks, Richard. Appreciate it. And take care, everyone. Bye-bye.